error. I'll read the first one. Surround yourself with people. Underline the word yourself. Surround yourself with people who supports. Now, when you read a sentence, I always tell students, you got to be good at 4 things, grammar point of view. When you read a sentence, you have to know what the subject is, what the object is. When you read a sentence, you have to know every word, the part of speech. Second thing. Third thing, when you read a sentence, you should be able to identify the phrases and clauses that go with the subject or the object. Fourth one, obviously, contextual awareness, the most important factor. Now, answer my question, what is a surround yourself with people, underline one group. You should surround yourself with people. It's understood, you should. That is the main clause. Now tell me the clause that goes with the main idea. You should support yourself with people. You should surround yourself with people. What is the clause that depends on this main idea? Tell me the entire clause. Please underline who supports and encourages you, one group. Who supports and encourages you, one group. And below you write clause. This clause is related to the main idea, you should surround yourself with people. And this clause goes with what is the key word here, people. Underline the word people. People, will you say who support or people who support or people who supports? So where is the error? Here supports is not correct. Who support. Also who support and encourage you. Have you guys got it? Once you know the clause goes with which word, you can spot the error. If you cannot make out that, it is not an easy question, it's a tough question. Once you focus on the word people, what sort of people are we talking about? Who support and encourage you. It becomes damn easy. Shall I go to the next one? So which part has an error? Let me check value addition. I told you guys to underline the word yourself. Tell me, answer my question. Which part of speech is it? Pronoun. Which type of pronoun? That is the actual question. It can be a reflexive pronoun or an emphatic pronoun. Please write there. A reflexive, they have the same forms. A reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun. Put a star mark, reflexive pronoun. There is an important rule. Tell me what is the rule that goes with a reflexive pronoun. If there is no object after a reflexive verb, you should use a reflexive pronoun. For example, they enjoyed a lot last summer. Is this right or wrong? Wrong. They enjoyed themselves a lot last summer, then it is correct. Then there are 2 rules that go with these 2 because they have the same form. What are the 2 rules? If I say myself and my name, is that right or wrong? Please write this. Write the word myself and write your name, whatever your name. Myself, your name. Some people do that at the time of the first meeting. Is that right or wrong? Mark it wrong. What is the rule here? We should never begin a sentence with a reflexive or an emphatic pronoun. For this you have 2 patterns. Write those 2 patterns. One, I am and your name. The other one, my name is and your name. In formal English, we say, you give your hand and you say this is. But it goes with informal English. Formal, what are you supposed to say? I am, my name is. Never say myself and your name. That you have to recollect. And people make a mistake. Write this example also. My friend and myself went there yesterday. Is this right or wrong? Why is it wrong? Here the pronoun is in the subject position. When the pronoun is in the subject position, we have to use the subject form. What is the subject form here? I. So this is also a common error they have given many a time. My friend and me also a common error. What are we supposed to say? My friend and I. This is what I call smart learning. Based on one question, you recollect whatever is relevant. That is an opportunity you're using effectively. It is like you're recollecting, you're consolidating, you're exploring what else you can learn. Only question answer, does it serve any purpose? No, it doesn't serve any purpose. Let us go to the next one. Her jewelries, underline the word jewelries, included a bracelet, adorn, underline the word adorn. You all know the word bracelet, I don't have to tell. Bracelet. Adorn means what? To decorate. To decorate or to make something look beautiful. Charms that represent, underline the word charms. Tell me what is the Telugu word for charms? There are certain things people wear to escape others, their looks or whatever. In Telugu, we use the word disti. Have you got it? Some people tie here, some people tie here. What is the objective behind? To remove that disti. Have you got it? Charm. Something, it's a belief, it's a superstition. Something that removes a bad thing on a person. I hope you got the meaning. But charm has another meaning. What does it mean? Write this combination. Charming personality or charming person means attractive. Charming means what? Attractive. Charming smile, charming personality, attractive. That represented significant moments in her life. Where do you think the error is? The moment you read her jewelries or her jewelry. So where is the error? The very first word. Her jewelry, we don't say her jewelries. Her jewelry included something, a bracelet adorned with something. Could you locate that error? First one is based on clause, knowledge related to clause. Second one is based on word forms. Make a note about what it is about, a word form. Also, jewelry, which part of speech is it? You guys have to respond. Noun. Question number 3. I need to upload the files to the server so that, now tell me, underline, all of you underline, I need to upload the files. I need to upload what? Ask the question. Files. Circle the word files. Files singular or plural? Files singular or plural? Plural. Then to the server put in brackets. Will you say, ask yourself, files so that it can or they can? So where is the error here? Second part. I need to upload the files so that they can be accessed by the entire team for a review and preparation. Who has got this right? Raise your hands. Not too many, but this is what I have been telling you guys. When you read a sentence, for sure you have to know how to read the sentence. What happens, explanation also, I take you in a particular direction, then you will not get this skill. But while doing explanation itself, I always emphasize, you should know what the subject is, what the keyword is, and this particular keyword and the pronoun goes with that word or some other word. If you have that ability to make out, it becomes easy. Files, plural, then it can or they can. 1 second you get the answer. Yes or no? But imagine you don't know how to read a sentence, then it looks quite confusing. You cannot manage. Question number 4, previous one, please make a note. It is about object-pronoun agreement. Object-pronoun agreement. Object is files. Pronoun has to be they. A technical malfunction caused the presentation to be delayed half an hour owing to its unforeseen nature. Underline the word owing. Below you write due to. Owing means what? Due to. Due to unforeseen. Underline the word unforeseen. Unforeseen means never saw, never happened. Never happened, we say unprecedented. never seen, unforeseen. Have you guys got it? So where is the error? This is a bit difficult. Put a star mark. This is not easy. First, what is the subject here? Subject can be a word, can be a phrase, can be a clause. Underline a technical malfunction, one group. That is a subject. Caused verb. Caused what? The presentation object. To be delayed, will you say of an hour or by an hour? Delay by some time. So what is the correct preposition here? Of is not correct. Change it to. How many of you have got this one right? Okay. By an hour. And please make a note, standard expression or standard phrase. What is the standard prepositional phrase? By an hour. That you have to know. Question number 5. The new policy, underline the new policy, following its thorough review and final adjustments, will take effect at April 30th, ensuring a smooth transition. Policy singular or plural? You guys have to respond. Singular. Underline the pronoun its. Following its thorough review and final adjustments, will take, that means after doing all those things, here whenever you come across phrases and clauses, put in brackets. Then read the sentence. The new policy will take effect. Anything wrong here? Nothing wrong. So where is the error? At April or on April 30th? On April 30th. And make a note, it is related to a preposition, on, not at. How many of you have got this one right? Why can't we use? This one you are talking about? Yeah. Huh? Following its thorough review and final adjustments. Your question is what? Reviews. I got it. I am trying to figure out. No, you cannot use because we are talking about what? The policy. Policy you review. You cannot use a plural form of the word review. Reviews. No, you are reviewing the policy. Now you may ask, why not reviews? We don't know the exact context. Imagine 10 different teams are reviewing the policy, or 10 different groups are reviewing the policy. Then you have to say reviews. That is one possibility. Please listen, all of you, very carefully. As you said, one possibility, we don't know how many people are reviewing. There are two situations. One, only one person, one team is reviewing the new policy following its thorough review. No issue at all. Imagine 10 people are reviewing, then following its thorough reviews. Then you have to use a plural form. But we are not quite sure. Both are possible. Then the question here, you are supposed to find out one error or two errors. Answer my question? Now there is one error here. Where is it? On April 30th. Then you don't have to think about this. Perhaps the context talks about one particular source reviewing the thing. Have you got it? Always look at it that way. Sometimes what happens, the question may say find out two errors. Then you have to explore this one. But here one error or two errors? Only one. You got to be a little careful when it comes to certain things. I come across students, they're good at English, and they have 3-4 ideas here. They think of possibilities. But remember, when you read a sentence, one shot. See, I read the sentence, the new policy following its thorough review and final adjustments. I was not disturbed. The moment I came to will take effect at April, I was disturbed. That means what? Where is the error? At April is not correct. It should be on April 30th. That's how you have to look. Something else disturbs, don't go back. Are you guys getting the point? Only one error, you found it, there ends the matter. Don't spend time on that. Thinking of possibilities. Sheer waste of time. Who has got all the 5 correct? Good. 4 correct? Good enough. 3 correct? Okay, fine. Have you read this passage? What is this about? First, you all have the handout. Based on, that's what I told last week also, important things from the passage, first we'll see, then we'll go to the questions. All of you write the word datum. Nouns of Latin and Greek origin, they have different forms, plural form, they don't follow S or ES. What is the plural of datum? Now, when you say data is a plural of datum, should we use a plural verb or singular verb here for data? Just respond. Datum is singular, data is plural. Here I have to write singular verb or plural verb? Plural verb. First you write that. But sometimes you come across data is. Write this also. Data is, then immediately you get the doubt. Datum singular, data plural, how come data is? Some students may think this is wrong. This is also right. Take this one. You have to listen very carefully because a lot of students approached me with this doubt. If you have the same doubt in the exam, you may think you go with a fixed idea, datum singular, data plural, so data is wrong. But I'm telling you it is right. Why? Here underline the word data and below you write collective noun. What is it? Collective noun. That means what? Data can be the plural of datum, then you have to use a plural verb. It is also used as a collective noun, then you have to use a singular verb. That means data is correct, data are also correct. Have you guys got it? Please say yes or no. No confusion whatsoever. Right? Next one, please underline the word. There is one word here, signature. Go to the word, somewhere it is there. Signature. Have you seen? Tell me which part of speech is it? Please respond. Write the word signature, write noun. Then you write this word. Answer my question, which part of speech is this? First you write noun. Again you write sign, verb. Write sign, adjective. The same word can be a different part of speech. That you have to know. If I see something, I may ask, what is that sign? What is that sign? Here it is a noun. Please sign here, a verb. I cannot understand sign language. Language is noun, sign is what? Adjective. Write this example, this sentence with a star mark. Please sign in the register. Please sign in the register. Answer my question, is the sentence right or wrong? How many of you say it is wrong? Raise your hands. Mark it wrong. Why is it wrong? Tell me. Here, no, we should not use any preposition. What is the correct sentence? Please sign the register. This is a common error they have given in some exams. We should not use a preposition in. What is the correct sentence? Sign the register, that's enough. Then you go to, I think they gave the question obligation. Yes or no? Tell me what, obligation means what? I will ask a few questions, be ready to answer. Obligation, one simple word, what does it mean? Duty or responsibility. Simple word, responsibility. Now, if you have to express your personal obligation, you want to impose obligation, you are the speaker, which helping verb will you use? This you have to answer. All of you please write this one. And brackets you write personal obligation. We use must to express a personal obligation. Brackets you write personal obligation. I must go. I must do this. I must do that. Personal obligation. And which helping verb will you use to express an obligation imposed by an external authority or a situation? This is very important. Please write have to, Third person singular, has to. We use this helping verb to express an obligation imposed by external authority or a situation. If you don't write, tomorrow also you will forget. You cannot answer. You have to write. What is the use of have to or has to? Obligation imposed by whom? Two important dimensions, external authority or situation. Please write both. They have given so many times. Have you got the function of that? Imagine tomorrow you get the job. You go to the workplace. Someone receives you and he talks about your responsibilities. These responsibilities imposed by the top management, that is the external authority. So that person may tell you, you have to report to the manager. You have to report by 8:30. You have to do this. You have to do that. All these come under obligations imposed by external authority. Second one, situation. Imagine today is the last day to pay the electricity bill. What will I say? I have to pay the bill today. That talks about what? A situation. Have you got now? Fine. I think these answers are based on explicit information. Respond, those who have read the passage. Question number 6. What did the EU Commission adopt on July 10, 2023? Is it the first one? Is it the second one? Is it the third one? Answer is the third one. EU-US Data Privacy Framework. It's all about data privacy. Question number 7. What are US companies required to comply with? Please underline the expression comply with and write the meaning separately. First you write the word comply. Answer my question, which part of speech is comply? You guys have to respond. See, if you don't respond, I'm wasting my energy. Whatever you think you say, right or wrong, no one is going to question here. Comply, brackets right, a verb. Tell me what is the noun form of that? Write the word compliance. Compliance is a noun form. As a verb, comply takes the preposition with. Comply with combinations, rules and regulations. Means what? Write the meaning follow. Right? Also write adhere to. Adhere to means stick to. Comply with the rules and regulations means follow the rules and regulations. Stick to the rules and regulations. Adhere to rules and regulations. Have you got it? We all follow rules or we don't follow rules? At least I follow. So what about you guys? You follow? Then what are we called? Write this expression. Law-abiding. We are all law-abiding citizens. You have to know that expression. Law-abiding citizens means we follow the law. We don't violate the law. Shall I go to the next one? Comply with under the framework. So first, this is the second one. Have you got the answer? Or no? What are US companies required to comply with under the framework? Is it the first one? No. It is all about what? The key word here, privacy. Privacy principles and data security. Answer is the second option. Question number 8. What is the antonym to the word obligations? As I said, obligation has 2 or 3 meanings. One meaning, responsibility. The other meaning, duty. Duty is mandatory or not mandatory. And what is the opposite of mandatory or compulsory? Not compulsory. You can decide on your judgment. Judgment, we use the word discretion. So what is the answer here based on that? Discretion. But below you write the word judgment. Judgment. Based on your judgment, based on your discretion. Here discretion means the ability to decide what is right, what is wrong. And based on that you take the decision. On the other hand, obligation imposed by the external authority, imagine you don't like it, but do you have a choice? You have to do it. You like it, you don't like it, you have to implement that. And when you have no choice, what is the idiom for that? You guys have to respond, and we have given already so many times, right? See, that's the reason why I tell you guys, whatever I say, you write. Only then you remember. By listening, we can never remember. I had students in the past, they would not blink their eyes also, exaggeration. They would focus on me. Every word of mine they would write. And when they got the selection, they would say, SBI PO selection. They would go to the office and say, for English, I followed only Murthy sir's notes and the Hindu paper. You can watch the videos also. What they would do, they would listen attentively. They would write every word. They would not miss one word also. But here I see students staring. Please remember, if you can listen and remember, we don't have to, we can ask those who manufacture notebooks, pens, pencils to stop immediately. What is the reason? We can listen and remember. Is it possible? No way. Though you know you have to write because it helps in consolidation. Then what is the benefit? In the exam, instead of 5 seconds, you answer in 3 seconds. You save 2 seconds or not. That's what matters. Every second matters. So what is it called? Hobson's choice. Means what? No choice at all. So obligation in a way, duty or responsibility, condition means the same. Expectations means the same. Provisions means the rules and regulations, same. Requirements the same. Only thing you can decide on your own likes and dislikes, your discretion. They want the opposite, so answer is the fourth option. How many of you have chosen the fourth option? Please raise your hands. Not too many, no issues. Question number 9. What is the role of the US Federal Trade Commission under the framework? Supposed to do what? Is it the first one? Is it the second one? Is it the third one? We are talking about data privacy framework. What is their job? Underline the word enforce. Enforcement agency. Enforce a broad framework. Shall I go to the next one? What must companies currently using other transfer tools for US transfers consider? Is it the first one? Second one? Yes or no? Yes? Whether to self-certify with the new framework or not. They have a choice. So answer is whether to self-certify with the new framework or not. What is a synonym to the word redress? Redress means what? To address a problem, to provide a solution, all these. That means positive word or negative word? Positive. Aggravation, positive or negative? Injustice, negative. Underline the word, mark it wrong. Detriment, negative. Worsening, negative. So what is the answer here? Have you chosen the fifth one? But write the word detrimental. Detriment, noun. Detrimental, adjective. Detrimental means dangerous. Also write the word harmful. Detrimental to something means harmful to something, dangerous to something. That's an important word you have to remember. Have you copied? Next one. Which executive order led to the new measures addressing gaps identified in the schemes, I suppose, to decision? So, is it the first one? Mentioned or not mentioned? Explicit information. Is it the last question based on the passage? How many questions based on the passage? 4 or 5 or 6? 7. Who got all the 7 right? Raise your hands. Not easy, because here there are two problems. One, to comprehend it takes time. Second, some questions you have to check thoroughly, only then you can answer. But here a passage like this, all of you remember, according to one survey conducted way back in 2015 or 16, 80%, what is the percentage? 80% the candidates don't read the passage in the actual exam. That is the reason why the cutoff is usually a single digit. It was a single digit in the past. If you take prelims, how many marks? Please respond. Out of 30 in the past, they would give 10 passage. And candidates don't touch passage. How many questions they answer? Out of that, they get the single digit. Fair enough. Yes or no? But don't make that mistake. It's a blunder for 2 reasons. One reason, if you follow my tips and you come here regularly, Beyond any doubt, out of 10, you will be able to answer 7 or 7 plus. But now the number has come down. They stopped giving 10 questions. Now they give about 7 or 8. In my opinion, 5, 5 plus. You should get, if you get 5, 5 plus, be extremely happy. You're on the track. Outside, many people don't read the passage. Do remember. You have read the passage, you got 5 or 5 plus, outstanding. So who has got 5 or 5 plus? Raise your hands. You all should be very happy. You're on the track. Continue with the same thing. And don't worry about those 2. Don't expect to answer all the 7, not possible. Do you understand what I say? There is a limit for everything. Passage not that easy sometimes. What are these about? Pillars. Next week, the documentary will be to the impact of the 20th century social movements. Can you use the word indicative? Will be indicative. Will be donating to the impact. Underline to the impact one group. Will be hinting the impact would have been better. Hinting to the impact we cannot say. And smelling. Can you smell the impact of something? Ridiculous option. What is the last one? Alluding. Please write the meaning. Write the word allude. To make, this is an important word, to make an indirect reference. Have you said the same thing? To make an indirect reference towards someone or something. What is the noun form? Allusion. So write the noun form also. Allusions. Allusion. And this is an important word because, have you copied this? Write 2 words. First you write the word allusion. There are so many allusions in the passage regarding something. Means what? Indirect references about something. Write the word illusion. Illusion come under confusing words. Illusion means what? Magic. Write the word magic. Imagination. Magic. You have to recollect both. What is the word for smell? Bad smell. I gave last week. Stink. If someone is very rich, what do you say? Stinking rich. What is the meaning of the word filth? F-I-L-T-H. I gave last week. Dirt. Someone is very rich, what do you say? Filthy rich. That you have to recollect. The committee, underline the word committee. Was dubious, underline the word dubious. About. Now, dubious means what? You have to know the meaning. Write the meaning, doubtful. Committee was doubtful about something. This is the context. Doubtful about what? Of the data. Underline the phrase of the data. The committee was dubious means doubtful about the accuracy of the data. Hold this one. The truth of the data. Hold this also. Accurate, accuracy. What is the difference? Which part of speech is accuracy? Noun. Accurate information. Which part of speech is it? First you write the parts of speech. Word forms knowledge. Very important. About the perfection, can we use in this context? No. About the falsehood, can you say? No. You have to decide between accurate also you cannot use. We have to use a noun. Accuracy or truth. When you talk about data, data is accurate, not accurate. We don't use the term truth. So what is the answer here? This is word combination. Word combination. Data, accuracy. That is one combination. Have you guys got it? I usually give one expression. Please write this. I remember giving last week also. Dubious distinction. Does it sound familiar? I gave this last week. Dubious distinction means doubtful distinction. Someone says something but you doubt. Then what do you say? He has a dubious distinction of achieving something. Means you doubt that. Doubtful distinction. Have you got the meaning? Am I going fast or you are able to follow? For this also you don't respond. I don't know what to say. Am I going fast or you are able to follow? Okay. Why should I tell you guys to underline the word committee? Tell me. Which part of speech? Collective noun. What are the 2 rules that go with collective nouns? Usually collective nouns take what? Collective nouns usually take a singular verb, a singular pronoun. But sometimes they take a plural verb, a plural pronoun. When do they take a plural verb, plural pronoun? When there is the sentence indicates division. So here you write division. If there is any indication of division, the same collective noun takes a plural verb, a plural pronoun. The committee was divided, right or wrong? You have to respond. Wrong. Why divided? Clue. The committee were divided. And you have to recollect important examples of collective nouns. What are the important examples? Committee, jury, team, staff, family, group. All these you have to recollect. Yes. Shall I go to the next one? During the historical coup, underline the word coup. Make a note, the letter P is silent. How do you pronounce this? Coup. Coup means what? Usually it goes with army, military people. They try to topple the government. Write the word topple. Topple means what? Remove someone from power. Remove. Topple the government means change the government. Remove from power. Remove from power. Topple the government combination. That is known as a coup, done by the soldiers. Have you copied that? During the historical coup, the rebels, as I said, rebels, soldiers, military, to depose the reigning monarch, underline reigning monarch, depose, and establish a new government. So rebels, what do they try to do? What is the clue for you? Two. Can you say singular or plural, this one? Plural. Can you say aims to? Aimed to, hold aim to, aimed to. Can you say aiming to? No. Aimless? No. So during the historical coup, the rebels what? Aim or aimed to? First one or second one? How many of you second one? How many of you the first one? Context talks about past or present. Underline the word historical coup. Historical means past, right? So it has to be during the historical coup, means already over. The rebels aimed to depose the reigning monarch and establish a new government. I don't know what the key says. What does the key say? First one or third one? Check once. Third one? Obviously. And what is the meaning of depose? Same thing, right? Remove from power. Depose the king means remove the king from power. Reigning. What is the meaning of reigning government? Means government in power. A reigning monarch means what? Monarch in power. What is the meaning of the word monarch? King, or does it go with kingdom? Yes, monarchy, it goes with kingdom. Like a dictator, but a king, old system. Let us see the options. No, not this one. Simple words. Let us go to the next one. He believed in the power of deeds to create a better world for future generations. Context is positive or negative? Positive? Yes or no? Can you say innocent deeds, not relevant to the context? Sinful, negative, you cannot use. Reputation, write the word form reputation. Reputation means fame, name and fame of a person. His reputation has crossed the national boundaries. Means what? People outside the country also came to know about him. They came to know about his name, reputation. Can you use reputable deeds? No. Cutthroat. Cutthroat goes with, write the combination, competition. There is a cutthroat competition. Means what? Severe competition. Write the meaning. Cutthroat competition goes with business context. It means a severe competition. So only one word, you have to know the meanings. That is very important. What is the answer here? virtuous deeds. Virtuous deeds to create a better world for future generations. He believed in the power of that, obviously. Please write, virtuous comes from a particular word. Write the word virtue. Virtue means good habit or good nature. Vice, bad habit or bad nature. These two words are important words. Vice has many meanings. When we say vice president, the meaning changes completely. But whenever we talk about a person, we talk in terms of his good qualities and bad qualities. Also write the word quality. Good quality. So we talk about his virtues and vices. Virtues and vices means what? Good qualities and bad qualities. Those are important words. Only those, not too many. Columns. Shall we check? Come and turn the light. Why did he turn the light? Find any way of escape. Can you use that? Off, the light off. Turn off is a phrasal verb. Please write turn off. Turn on, turn off. Turn off positive or negative? Negative, obviously. Come and turn the light off and shut the door. Do you think they form a pair or they don't form a pair? Please respond. Yes. He groped around in the find any way of escape. Can you connect these two? You cannot. He groped around in the dark, usually we say. What is the word you have to look for? Dark means search. Sounded at the door. But you cannot use BF also. What is the next one? A moment later, veins of, already we have used E. Veins of find you cannot say. Veins of sounded you cannot say. What is the answer here? AE. Which option is that? Have you chosen the second option? Which one? To search for something. Grope means search for something. You know the word search. A grope in the dark means a search in the dark for the door, for the light switch. When it is dark in the room, you don't know where the switch is, switchboard is. You don't know where the door is. Then you search. That is the context. Exactly. It goes with that context. Let's say you're searching for a job. You cannot use this word. What is the word you're supposed to use? Seek. You're all known as job seekers. Context is very important. Next one. He could see a green open space and high hills beyond them. Perhaps you can consider this. Let us go to. Have you chosen AD? What is the clue for you? All of you, is it 18 or have I skipped any question? No, okay. Underline the word space. He could see a green open space and high hills beyond them or beyond it. Space means it. So you cannot consider AD. What is the clue for you? The word space. Now go to the second one. There were grooves of trees near the shore and high hills beyond them. Here plural form or singular form? Please answer, plural. Then you can use them or you cannot use. You can use. And high hills beyond them. Near the shore and beyond them something. You can consider B and D. What would have happened is between the two of you. Seemed to be thicker and darker. But what happened would have been a better expression. Imagine it is, what happened was between the two of you. That is acceptable. What would have happened is between the two of you. I don't think we can consider. Here we can consider, in my opinion, B and D. How many options with B and D? Third option. Now you have one more option with B and D. Here what do you see? A and E. Let us check. Always cross check. He could see a green open space. E is between the two of you. Does it make any sense? So what is the answer? Only B and D. Open space. He could see a green open space. Already there is a, he could see a green open space. Between the two of you would have been better. But can you use is here? That becomes redundancy. So you cannot consider. Got it? Let us go to the next one. Let them therefore not adore. Underline the word adore. Adore means what? Admire, like a lot. There are two different meanings. First you write the word adore and write the meaning admire. We follow British English, we say admire. I admire someone. But Americans don't use the word admire, they use the word adore. Quite often, usage. And they also use this word with a different combination. Write this combination. Adorable baby. Here we say cute baby. Cute. Adorable means what? Here. Write the word C-U-T-E. Cute. You all know the word cute. Cute baby. We say cute baby. Americans say adorable baby. They use quite often. Like that, we say strange. Someone is different. What is the word you use? Strange. Americans never use. They use the word weird. Weird. They use quite often. Weird behavior, weird person. Shall I go to the next one? Or this we have to get the answer. Let them therefore not adore. Can you say supplied the city with water? No. The Southeastern Railway System, perhaps hold this one. The river in tunnels beneath its bed. Seems okay or not okay? Let them therefore not adore the river in tunnels beneath its bed. We don't know the context exactly. Just I'm forming a pair. 200 yards east of the mansion. Can you say supplied the city with water? No. 200 yards east of the mansion, the Southeastern Railway System, you cannot. 200 yards east of the mansion, the river in tunnels beneath its bed does not make any sense. So what is the answer here? Don't consider B. Let us go to C. Some of the metropolitan railway lines across supply the city with water. Can you use that? No. Some of the metropolitan railway lines cross you cannot say. Cross supplied, not correct. Cross the Southeastern Railway System. Let me check. Some of the metropolitan railway lines cross the Southeastern Railway System. I think these two form a pair, yes or no? Please respond. Some of the metropolitan railway lines cross the Southeastern Railway System. If you don't consider the full stop here, nothing wrong with this. You may ask why. Tell me what is the difference between the two. Underline metropolitan railway lines. Underline Southeastern Railway System. Two distinct things we are talking about. Metropolitan goes with a city. City railway lines cross with what? The Southeastern Railway System. Nothing wrong with that. Let us check the other options. Some of the metropolitan railway lines cross the river in tunnels beneath its bed. This is also possible. But between the two, I feel it should be CE. Do you find that option? You don't. Now let us check the other one. CF. Do you find that option? Which one is that? This is very difficult in my opinion. What is the reason? Context you cannot understand, then grammar knowledge does not help. In my opinion, nothing wrong with CE, but you don't see that option. AD, AE. Let them therefore not adore the Southeastern Railway System. But why shouldn't they adore? You don't have the context. Grammatically, nothing wrong. That way, CE also, nothing wrong grammatically speaking. Sometimes what happens, columns, you can make out based on contextual awareness, based on grammar knowledge. Sometimes grammar knowledge tells you, yes, this combination is possible. But you don't have the contextual awareness, then you cannot decide. They are very challenging. In my opinion, this is a challenging question. What does the key say? Which option? A, C, F. How can you be convinced? There is no clue for you. You have to leave. What are these about? Phrase replacement. The instructions, underline the instructions, singular or plural. Were given with ensure or were given to ensure. What will you say? To ensure everyone understood the new procedures. Which option is that? Were given to ensure, you can say, were given to make sure everyone understood the rules and regulations. Easy or difficult? The company, underline the company. What is the subject here? The company. Singular or plural? Will you say have or has? How many options with has? All options, I think. The company has hired, can you say? The company has hired several new employees. Hold this one. Have is not correct. Has hiring not correct. So what is the answer here? Has hired. Which tense is that? Please make a note. Present perfect tense. The company has hired. Present perfect tense. If you give me a bit of more time, I could thoroughly review the report and provide more detailed feedback. Anything wrong with this at the outset? I could thoroughly review, underline the word thoroughly. I could review, that is one idea, emphasis with adverb, thoroughly review something. Let us check options, we'll see. I could thorough review, grammatically not correct. I could thoroughly reviewed, grammatically not correct. I can thoroughly reviewed, grammatically not correct. I can thorough, again not. So what is the answer here? No correction required. How many of you have chosen? Very good, I appreciate it. What are these about? The correct order. What are these called? Tell me. Scrambled sentences. Please make a note. Scrambled sentences. You take a lengthy sentence, you shuffle the words and ask the candidates to get the correct order. When you go through these, first you have to ask the question, what is this about? Tell me, what is this about? Which one? Can you say and elegant, or you take elimination approach? Intricate design, can you say that? Noting how it's modern. Here it is about, he was quite impressed by something. That is the main idea. Ask the question, he was quite impressed by what? By the stylish and intricate design it can be, and elegant appearance stood out can be, but you cannot consider P. Intricate design of the new smartphone, noting how its modern features and elegant appearance stood out. So what is the answer here? How many options begin with S? That is your answer. Happy. Don't expect something like this in the exam, okay? They may give 2 or 3 options with S, then you're under pressure. Easy questions, don't be happy, be unhappy. When should you be happy? Tough questions, you should be happy because you're raising your standards by answering tough questions. Easy questions, you're taking your standards down. That is dangerous. Here it looks where you feel very happy. But all of a sudden you go take the exam, everything is different. Then you get the shock of your life. Okay, let us go to the next one. What is this about? The garage is filled with an assortment. Underline the word assortment. It takes a preposition of assortment of what? Tools and equipment, all intended for our various home improvement projects. So, how many options begin with P? No, that is your answer. Very happy. We got it right. Okay. Next one. What is this about? I had to carefully hide the gift in the back of the closet, underline that word, making sure it was well concealed among other items so it wouldn't be accidentally discovered before the party and spoil the surprise. Seems right. So how many options with Q? That's the answer. Are you getting these easily, or who has got how many questions based on Scrambled sentences. 3. Who has got all the 3 correct? Raise your hands. You guys seem to be good at this one. Our students are good at columns and good at this also. And what is the other one? Now this batch I see very good at passage. So far it has been so good. You guys are doing well. What are these about? Please answer. Word swap. First one, Manas is a promote comprehensive. Does it sound right? Manas is a digital comprehensive. Hold that. Manas is a platform. Comprehensive and national. What is the last word? Scalable, comprehensive and national. It seems a bit difficult. What is the answer you have chosen? Let us change. Shall we change BA or DA? Which one? DA. Manas is a scalable, comprehensive and national digital well-being platform and app that has been developed to, here the word promote comes into, promote the mental well-being of Indian citizens. So answer is DA. Mental, based on that word, what is the place where these, we say, mad people, the place kept, recollect the word asylum. But what is the other meaning of the word asylum? No, one is mental hospital. What is the other meaning of shelter? So generally, what is the combination we use in the newspapers? Political asylum means what? Shelter, political shelter. Given to whom? Refugees, those who migrate from one country to another country. I've given all these words already last week. Remember, migrant, immigrant, and large number of people migrate. Exodus, refugees, asylum, and fugitive. Fugitive means what? A person who commits crime in a particular country and goes to another country. Calculating the considered value of money, or what is the word you have to use here? Historical value of money, which is generally considered to be a depreciating asset, is done by means of applying the consumer price index. I think here you have to change BA. What is the answer here? Have you chosen BA? Historical value of money, which is generally considered to be depreciating asset. Next one. A major observed of the history or major triumph of the history, of the theory, Let us try with this one. A major triumph of the history is that the subtle variations in the cosmic background radiation it predicted have been observed from where? From satellites and balloons. So what is the answer? What is the meaning of the word triumph? Victory. If you don't know, please write. It means what? Victory. What is the meaning of the word subtle? B is silent. How do you pronounce this? Subtle. Subtle means a slight. Subtle changes means slight changes. What are these about? Misspelt or inappropriate? He accomplished. Anything wrong with this? A successful campaign. What is the spelling of campaign? One letter is missing. PAIGN. Last week I gave 2 words. What is the other word? Campaign and canvas. Canvassing. Single S or double S? Double S. The girl likes to. Is this the last one? Put a star mark, question number 30. The girl likes to lay down on her sofa, stretching out her legs as she reads her favorite book. How many of you thought A is not the right word? Only a few students. I have been telling you guys, every time I come across this, I don't hesitate to give the students the entire information, because My conviction says, means my strong belief says. These two confusing verbs, any number of times you read, you learn. If you are not good at contextual awareness, you cannot answer. Now here, how many of you have thought, A, the right word is not there? Not even 10 students. That means easy or difficult? Please respond. First you write this word, L-I-E brackets, you write noun. Please do it properly. When I give information, it helps in the exam. Lie as a noun you can handle. He told a lie yesterday. He told what? A lie. Here what is it? Noun. Tick that one. Write lie, a regular verb. What is a regular verb? One that takes D or ED. He lied yesterday. He lied yesterday, it's a verb, regular verb. You can handle this also. But we have, right for the third time, lie. Brackets, right? Irregular verb. Tell me the forms. This is the present form. What is the past form of lie as an irregular verb? Tell me. Lie, lay, lain. Please write all the three. And here this word as an irregular verb, lie, has two meanings. One meaning to be in the horizontal position while relaxing. When you're tired, what do? You lie down. One meaning. Second meaning to be in a particular state for a long time. Second meaning goes with things. They are in a particular state for a long time. Have you got this awareness? The problem, what is the past form of lie as an irregular verb? Lay. We have a different verb. Write this also. Lay, laid, laid. It means to put something down. To put something down. It goes with eggs. Birds lay eggs. It goes with rules and regulations. Foundation stone, roads, things. All these we have to use lay, laid, laid. Have you guys got it? This is one thing, grammar knowledge, but contextual awareness. Here the girl likes to down on her sofa. So what does the context talk about? Be in the horizontal position. And that means which verb are we talking about? Lie, regular or irregular? Irregular. What is the basic form? Lie, to lie. So what is the right word here? The girl likes to lay down or lie down. Any number of times I tell students cannot spot the error, majority. That's why I always tell, try to get these two. They have given so many times. Under pressure, you don't understand the context, you cannot answer. Very important.